Hello everyone and welcome to this machine learning course for beginners. Maybe you are a student just starting out excited to learn about AI and machine learning. How AI works? If yes, then you have come to the right place. This course is designed for anyone with little to no experience in machine learning. We will start from basic and gradually build up your understanding. Then we will cover the fundamental concepts of machine learning. Then we will cover the popular machine learning algorithm like linear regression, decision tree, spot vector machine. See how they works and even get our hand dirty with some practical examples. By the end of this course, you will have solid understanding in machine learning and be well on your way to building your own AI application. So now you might wonder what machine learning is. Well, machine learning is subfield of artificial intelligence that gives computer the ability to learn from data without explicitly programmed. Machine learning is simply a data-driven approach that involves training model to make prediction or decisions much like a human do based on historical data. Model is nothing but the statistical algorithms that learn pattern and relationship from the provided data. Machine learning has four types: supervised machine learning, unsupervised machine learning, semi-supervised machine learning, and reinforcement learning. So let's discuss each of the following machine learning types one by one with examples. The first type is supervised learning. As its name suggests, supervised machine learning is based on full supervision. What is mean by supervision? Let's discuss first. It means that in the supervision learning, we train the machine using the labeled data, and based on the training, machine predicts the output, right? That what is mean by the labeled data? It means that input data are already mapped to the output. More precisely, I can say that first we train the machine with input and the corresponding output, and then we ask the machine to predict the output using the test dataset, right? So let's understand supervised learning with an example. Suppose we have an input dataset of cats and dog images. So here we have the image of cat and we have labeled this image as a cat, and this is the image of a dog and we have labeled this image as a dog, right? And first we will provide this dataset of cats and dog to the machine, and machine will basically understand the images such as size, tail, shape of the cat and dogs, eyes colors, and height of the cat and dogs, and then machine will learn each of these things from the input data. And after the training we will have one model, and this model will be used to make the prediction, right? And we will provide this image to the machine and we will ask to machine to identify the object. So at this stage machine is well trained, so it will check all the features of the object like the size, tail, eye color, and the different other features. After checking all these features, it will identify it is as a cat because we have provided the image of a cat. So in other case, if we will provide the image of a dog, it will check all the features related to the dog, right? So as now we have the image of a cat, so it will, after checking all these features, and it will find this is a cat, and it will put this in a cat category, and it will return this is a cat. So this is how machine identify the objects in supervised learning. So now let's discuss the other type of machine learning, which is unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning is different from the supervised learning technique because as its name suggests, there is no need for the supervision. It means we train the machine using unlabeled data, and machine predicts the output without any kind of supervision. So because if we provide this it with the labeled data, then it become a supervised learning technique. So right, to make it unsupervised, we providing it with the unlabeled data set. So the main goal of the unsupervised learning algorithm is to group or categorize the unsort, unlabeled data according to the similarities, pattern, and differences between the different categories that is present in unlabeled data set. So let's understand it with by the example. So here we have the data set which is unlabeled. Just for the example, we have taken two images, but in a real world scenario we have turned hundreds of images of cats and dogs. Are, as you can see, we are not labeling it with the name. We know as a human this is the image of a cat, as a this is the image of a dog, but for machine this image is completely unknown, right? When we provided this unlabeled data set to the machine basically start to find the different hidden pattern from the data set and find the similarities, and then based on the similarities, based on the differences, and based on the hidden pattern, it will categorize each of the category in different groups. After the training we of the machine, we have a model. Now at this stage we will provide this machine with the test image. So as you can see, we are providing the image of a group of cat and dogs image, and when we provided this image to this machine, trained machine, and machine will try to find the similarity between the images of the cats and images of the dog, and also trying to find the difference between the cats and dogs images, and based on this differences and similarities, it will, and the model will put these upper images into the cat category and the lower image in a dog category. So, and this is the whole process for machine identify the object or things and categorize them based on the similarities and differences in unsupervised learning. So now let's discuss the third type of machine learning, which is semi-supervised learning. So as the name suggests, semi-supervised is basically combination of the previous two techniques, which is supervised and unsupervised. So in semi-supervised learning we basically provided the both kind of data set, unlabeled data set, and we provided with the labeled data set, partially labeled, we can say that. Provided the both data set to the machine, and machine basically train and find the pattern again from by using this labeled and unlabeled data set. And after training we have the test image that we on which we will basically test our machine or our model. So machine is well trained and also knows the similarities. So because we in unlabeled data set we have three kind of categories: apple, bananas, and oranges, and in partial label we provided the label of orange and banana, and we are providing the image of a apple. So when we provided this image to the model will try to identify first it is a banana. If it not match the similarities, then it will goes to the orange. If it not match the similarities again, then it will put this test image into the category of the apples, and it predict that it's a apple. And this is the process for semi-supervised learning technique, identify the object. Now let's discuss the last type of the machine learning, which is reinforcement learning. So reinforcement learning works based on feedback based process in which the AI agent automatically explore the surrounding and take action and learn from the experiences. Suppose we have a AI agent, and this agent will perform one action on the environment, and this action that is performed by the AI agent watched will be watched by the interpreter, and after performing the action, this AI agent will get rewarded by the interpreter for each good action and get punished by this interpreter for each bad action. So, and based on these feedbacks and based on this experience of getting reward and getting punishment, it will basically and change its state by itself. So from these rewarding and punishment experiences, it improve the performance, and the whole process will reinforce the AI agent to maximize the reward. The reinforcement learning is basically used in self-driving cars most of the cases. So this is the fourth type of machine learning. So in upcoming videos we will basically start on the practical machine learning. So stay tuned and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the upcoming videos.